sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down.
Hi everyone. I'm gonna go out with my, what's he called? My boyfriend. So I'm gonna do a get ready with me. Hold on, I have the fan on. I am so sorry. So I'm gonna do a get ready with me. Sorry about this situation right here. It's just my window right here. I don't know if that'll fix it. Oh god, that is so worse. I wonder if I can just put a blanket over that. Hold on. Okay, so in my opinion, that's much better. I don't know how you guys feel about it, because I know this light's kind of really bright. I'm gonna try to figure out a way, so that I can have both my lights. It's just the area I'm set up in right now, like, there's no way for me to plug my light in over here. So, I don't know. I'm gonna put on the ears, and we're gonna get this shit started. Low-key really sad right now, because, like, the sequins in the back of one of these ears is, like, coming off, and I'm just like, I don't even know what foundation I want to use yet, but we'll get there. I'm going to use the Origins Ginzeng, oh my god, energy boosting moisturizer, and it's almost gone, which I'm really sad about, and I'm gonna buy the full size of it because I enjoy this stuff a lot. It really helps me wake up, and I work full-time only on the weekends, which means I work 80 hours. Oh my bad, sorry. 40 hours. I was like thinking of like the amount of hours on my check. In a matter of 3 days. So I work from 7 in the morning till 10 at night on Saturday, 12 till 10 on Friday, and 7 a.m. till 9 on Sunday. So I get very tired. And this just wakes me up and helps me feel refreshed, which I really enjoy. So I'm gonna buy the full size of this. So good job, Origins. Good job. I'm going to take the Badescu Facial Spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This stuff's really cooling, and it's really helpful to me because my skin gets really irritated very easily. I think it's because it's dry, but it's weird because it's been a little more oily lately. As evidenced by this little buddy right here that's very painful. It will have days where it like stings just from anything. Like I can try to put makeup on and it'll sting like a motherfucker, but it hasn't been irritated like that since I've started using the Badescu spray. I think I'm gonna try the cucumber one too, just because I love that one so much. And guys, this bottle is huge. So to give you an idea of how big this is, those of you who don't know, like if you don't buy them, sorry, you can't see the label because my light's just like hella bright. To give you an idea of how big it is, this is the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. Like, look how tiny it is in comparison to that. $31, $12. I like to use this more so to refresh my skin and to refresh my makeup. This is actually going to make your makeup last. So I mean, if you're wanting a lasting setting spray, go for this. If you're wanting more of a skincare benefit setting spray, go with this. If you want both, these two are awesome together. Another size comparison, this is the MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to go in with my Becca First Light Priming Filter. I love this. This is kind of like a haul update because I'm using a lot of stuff from my haul. It's super hydrating and it just feels amazing going on the skin, and it sets a beautiful base for your makeup, and it doesn't necessarily make your skin like glow like my homie right here does. I love this too. These are awesome, especially mixed. It doesn't really make you glow like the backlight priming filter does, but it really just makes your skin look healthy and like moisturized, and it feels like a moisturizer going on, which is my favorite part about it. Very similar in texture to this, except this is white and this is purple. Only reason I'm not using this is because I'm out and I need to go get some probably on Monday when I have time to go get it, because I'm about to work 40 hours in 3 days, so my days are about to be butchered, which is why I'm filming today. I want to wear this, but I'm really scared that it's too dark for me right now, because I mean, like, this is my normal shade, so you can kind of see the difference, and this is kind of dark. But then again, I've worn my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. I've worn my Wet n Wild Photo Focus on its own quite a bit without lightening it, and they're pretty much the same color, so I think I can get away with it. But I'm about to go out, so I'm not gonna try that right now. We're not gonna take that risk. go ahead and use my Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation. I'm really enjoying this foundation, guys. I love it. Spot clean this brush real quick because it's fucking dirty. Like, now that this brush is cleaned, I am going to take a few pumps of this. I tend to use a lot with this, but the key is to build it up. Don't do it all at once or it's gonna cake up. That's how things go with foundation, right? I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3 pumps, which you could probably do with less than that and still get full coverage, but I'm excessive. So I'm just gonna use my mirror, yeah, I'm just gonna use my mirror right here. So if you see me looking over here, that's why. I just kind of dot it on like this. Oh boy, there's a loose hair going on here. So yeah, as you can see, this is a little dark for me, but it ends up blending out really nicely, so it's fine with me. Not the end of the world, you know. But what I really like about this foundation is that it's not crazy dewy, and it's not like suck the life out of your skin matte. Oh shoot, I didn't put concealer on this first. Oops, I'll have to do that next. But it just makes your skin look really nice and healthy, and that's what I enjoy about it. However, if you use a lot of dewy products at first, it's gonna look oily before you set it, like how I use the rose water spray and the Becca backlight or first light primer. It looks a little oily on me right now, like in real life, but when I set it and everything, it won't. But I need that moisturizing stuff to start with, because once this is on for a while, sorry, long hair problems. Once this is on for a while, my skin's gonna just, you know, and it's gonna dry out. I'm gonna add like a wee bit more because I'm not exactly at the coverage I want to be at yet. Just gonna do one more pump like that, and I like to just kind of do a little dot on each portion of my face. My bad. And then I always make sure I get this part, because in my early makeup days, did you hear that? I was like, early makeup days, I would always forget like right here, and I'd have a line like right there, and I'd get so pissed. Like every day I'm just like, God damn it, Caitlin, when are you gonna fucking learn? I'm just gonna really make sure that's blended in nicely. I'm a blending Nazi, I'll just be honest here. I'm going to take my makeup wipe and wipe this off because I can't stand that. I'm gonna take my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair 125. And what I really like about this concealer is it has pretty light coverage. I think, I might be wrong. Actually, I don't know. I think it probably has pretty good coverage, but I don't have under eye bags. I do this solely to brighten, so I don't really need something like Shape Tape, because I really don't need the coverage. Like, I do this solely to like brighten my face. Do what you will with that information. If you're not someone that's that concerned with getting a ton of coverage under your eyes, then I would recommend it, because what I really like about this foundation, this concealer, is the applicator. I like how it's a brush instead of a doe foot applicator, because I feel like when I'm using the doe foot, it's like sliding around my foundation under it, which the Fit Me doesn't really do that, I find, but like it feels like it is, and it bugs me, so I prefer that applicator over anything else, if I'm being honest. Formula wise, the Fit Me is just as good. For me, concealer is concealer. It's not that big of a deal to me, so it all depends on what's more important to you. I'm going to take some setting powder. I don't know where it is. I got this bitch. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. I finally figured out the name of this. I kept calling it the Beautifully Blending Brush. It's the Beautifully Precise Airbrush brush. I figured it out. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna set all over the face with that. And normally I would take my e.l.f. contour palette and just brighten, oh sorry, this is 20 Classic Ivory. The Covergirl foundation was 710 Ivory, light ivory. And yeah, I told you the Rimmel color. And so normally I take my e.l.f. contour palette to brighten, but I'm kind of feeling a little more natural today. So I'm not doing that, but normally that's what I do. And I was gonna take concealer and cover this little thing right here, but it seems to be covered pretty well by the powder and the foundation, so good time. So yeah, and I just bring that down my neck, all over my face, all of that fun stuff. And so because I'm feeling a little more natural today, I think I'm gonna skip blush and contour. So I'm going to use, normally I use my Pirates palette because I love those highlighters. They're so good. But I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Baked highlighter in Moonstone. You have to scrape the top off of these. I just took a makeup remover wipe and went and then you get the highlighter because it's gorgeous. I mean, I don't know if you can really, the light's so bad, but it's really pretty. It has a really pretty sheen to it. The other highlighter, actually, I think I'm gonna use the one from my Beautifully Blending, or natural, see there, I did it again, my Natural Face palette. I don't know where I have it. And it's just a really natural, subtle highlight, which is what I like to do on my more natural looking days. To a lot of people, this is not natural makeup, but for me, this is, this is a step down. So I'm gonna take my Duo Fiber brush. This is by Up and Up from Target. I've had this since I started college. Well, that's again, I just graduated, so I've had this for a long time. I love Up and Up brushes. And I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my cheek. So see, it's very subtle, which is what I really like about it, and it does not emphasize my pores in a way that other highlighters do. And I'm just putting that on my Cupid's bow as well. But I always make the one on my Cupid's bow intense, because I'm really just about that life. I really don't know what it is. Now that I have all my powders on, I'm going to take this Mario Badescu spray again, and it's going to just kind of make sure the powders all set together and don't become cakey. Normally I have way more powders on my face, to be fair. I'm just going to take this Kylie palette and fan myself off. I really don't know what it is about these Kylie palettes, guys, but they are the perfect thing to use for fanning. Like, if you have one and you have a setting spray, whip this bitch out and fan yourself with it. I don't know what it is, it just works so well for me. You want to make sure you fan the setting spray until it's completely dry. This is a trick I learned from Nikki Tutorials, who learned the same trick from Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. It really helps the makeup set in if you do this before you go in and start again. Now, I'm going to use the Holiday palette as a mirror because the Burgundy palette does not have a mirror. I'm going to find my Essence Make Me Brow, if that even still exists. I found it. And this is in Blondie Brows. And I like to only use a gel recently. It just looks really natural this way. I'm not really super big on making my brows intense. So that's that. Ooh, they look really good today, guys. Like, I'm not trying to be conceited or anything, but like, they're really like combed out well today, which I don't know how they were before the gel. And guys, I've never had my eyebrows done in my life. I've never had them plucked, nothing like that. And people are like, how are your eyebrows so well shaped? How do you do that? And I'm like, I do nothing. So I haven't used this bad boy in a while, so I'm gonna break into that. And this is a Tarte Lid and Bloom palette. I'm going to take homie here that you see in every little video, my Smashbox full exposure brush, and I'm going to take Flower Child right here and put that all over the lid as a base to cancel out any maybe like veiny stuff that's going on, and just to set a good base for the other shadows so that you get a true color, if that makes sense. I'm going to take Smarty Pants and blend it into the crease. And when I hold this, I want to hold the brush towards the tail end because it gives me much more control while I'm putting that shadow into the crease. And I'm just blending that bad boy in. I have super hooded eyes, so if you're noticing, I'm letting it go onto the lid just a tad. If you don't have hooded eyes, I wouldn't recommend that. But in order for my eyes for it to look cohesively blended and whatnot, I need to put it a little bit on my lid due to the shape of my eyes. I learned that from Stephanie Maynard, I believe that's her name. She has really good makeup tricks, especially if you have hooded eyes. Now I'm going to take, I'm gonna take the color Rebel and put that in the outer corner because like I said, I'm feeling more of a sort of natural vibe right now, and I'm just gonna pat that like this, and I won't blend it out until I'm done, and you'll see why. Because I want the pigment to still be there. If I keep just blending it and I don't tap it on there, it'll kind of just blend out to nothing. Not that these shadows are bad, it's just that that's how, with that technique, that's what will happen with almost anything. Oh yeah, I'm just patting that in the outer corner in like a C motion, and I go a little bit into the crease when I do that. Take a makeup wipe and wipe this off. And don't worry, I'll blend this out. Just give me a second. Go into a different palette real quick. I know people don't like it when YouTubers do that, but I'm sorry. Like, I'm going into the Tarte Rainforest with the C palette, and I'm going to take the color Pearl and use that as my brow bone color, or brow bone highlight. And I will use it as my inner corner highlight, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is just a beautiful highlight color. I'm in love with it. I'm literally obsessed. I am going to take another brush by BH Cosmetics. If you watch my channel often, you know that's like all I use. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, guys. It's gone. Oh, I found it. Okay. So I'm just gonna take this and blend out my outer corner crease and crease color and like everything together. And this is just a clean brush. And it's just to kind of blend everything together since I kind of just tapped on that shadow, you know? And so now I'm going to do another kind of transition color to go into this outer corner color. So I'm going to take this one again, and I'm going to go into Jet Setter, which is this color right here. And I'm just going to kind of put that like right here. I know that looks weird, but you'll see the difference it makes when I blend it out. And again, I'm just patting it on. Now I'm just going to blend it out. So see how that color transitions much more smoothly now? So that was the goal in that. So now I'm going to do the lid color. I'm going to do basic whatever YouTuber does, probably Funny Girl. And normally I would do Fix Plus, but I want to see how this does on its own. Ooh, I like. So yeah, I'm just tapping that all on the lid and getting it as built up as I can and as intense as I can. This is barely glittery, so it will take you a couple layers just because when there's more glitter, there's not as much like true color. But I enjoy shadows like this. They're my favorite. I love metallic eyeshadows. I don't know what you guys think because I haven't heard much about them on YouTube, but there are these Tarteist metallic eyeshadows, and if any of you have any sort of opinion on them, I would like to know, because I'm debating trying them out, and I'm just gonna blend again because, like I said, I'm the blending Nazi. So I'm debating trying them out because they have like 5-star reviews on Sephora and Ulta. So I think I'm gonna try it. I don't know, but because they're cheaper than like the Anastasia shadows and all that, and they look pretty good. I'm gonna go back into Pearl, and sorry if I blinded you guys. And I'm gonna take this Dome Brush by BH Cosmetics. And this I will spray with Fix Plus because I really like my inner corner highlight to be like really like bright and like insane. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that and put that in my inner corner and brighten up the eye. And this is also a shimmer shadow. And guys, I don't know if you've seen my review on this palette, but these are the creamiest shadows you will ever feel in your life. They are so, like, they're creamier than the Loreal Pro formula, if you're familiar with that. They are so good. The Rainforest of the Sea collection is amazing. I wish it was as hyped as the Too Faced Sweet Peach collection because it's so good. That's the eyeshadow look. I'm going to... I almost want to put a ColourPop shadow over this, but I think that's too extra. Yeah, it's too extra. I'm just gonna do I just got a new mascara. Why can I not think of what it's called right now? This is my Maybelline Chaotic mascara, which I enjoy, but I'm kind of drawn to my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Waterproof right now, so I'm going to use that. But first, I'm going to put on this L'Oreal... Oh, right, this is totally L'Oreal. Yeah. My L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Oh, I don't know where it is. Guys. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's okay. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic mascara as kind of like a base, just so that I'm getting the length I want, because I love voluminous lashes, but length is more important to me. So I like to use this as a base for all my eyeshadows, right? My other mascaras that don't lengthen, so that I still get the length I want. Like, layering mascaras is my shit. And now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof. You have to be careful with this formula. It is very wet and it will get on your eyelids if you're not careful. So just a heads up, but I do really like this mascara. I do agree with the rave reviews on it. It's really good. I don't know if it's like nostalgic or something, because I know my mom didn't use this mascara because now she uses a lot of drugstore makeup unless I buy her something that's high-end. Except for, like, she uses It Cosmetics a lot, but, like, she only buys the basic stuff, like foundation, mascara, like, that sort of stuff. So I bought her the Naturally Pretty palette for Mother's Day because I knew she really wanted a matte natural palette, and I was like, oh, well. Anyway, she uses mostly affordable stuff. But before, she would always use high-end makeup. So I know that's not the L'Oreal Voluminous one wasn't the one she used, but it smells like the mascara she used to use, and I don't know if that's why I like it so much. Like, I do love the effect it gives my eyes. It has like a nostalgic smell for me for some reason. Speed through that second half of my mascara just because like I say in all my other videos, like, y'all know how to put on mascara, and like I sit there and like forever because like I'm all about them big lashes though. So I'm going to do lips now. Am I forgetting anything? No. I'm gonna do lips now. So first I always take my Vaseline and moisturize my lips first. A lot of people think this is weird, like the people I work with. And it's the only thing that moisturizes my lips. My lips get so effing chapped. Like, it is ridiculous. So I always put that on first, especially if I'm going to put on a liquid lipstick, which I'm not going to do today because I want to be able to put lip balm on when we're out to eat and stuff, because, like, I'm weird about that. If I'm going to go out to eat, like, I don't want to put, like, a liquid lipstick on. But this right now is my favorite liquid lipstick. It's the Stila Stay All Day, and this is in the color Dulce. So since I'm not going to use that, I'm going to take my Naked lip gloss, if I have any left. You can see it's basically gone because I enjoy it so much, but I'm just like, oh, it's $20. Alright, so that's the completed look. Ugh. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I look different once I take the ears off. So that is a completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. This is kind of like a haul update because I went over the stuff and whether I liked it. Oh my god, I forgot. Always set with this. So the setting spray. This is my Urban Decay Chill. I'm gonna set with it after I'm done with my outro because, like, I don't want to sit here and like fan it. But what this does is it cools down your makeup and it really sets, and like, guys, this really makes a difference for me. It lasts so much longer when I use this. Like, highly recommend this stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. Happy summer, and if you liked the video, please take the time to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have you, and stay well until next time. Bye.
Sit down, be humble. Sit down, be humble. Bitch, sit down, be humble. Sit down, be humble. Sit down, be humble.